Hey, I'm Kev, Mr. Cole, and welcome back to MotoGP 17 and the rider Jerez. The last time out in America, Patrick McDonald could not avoid the balls, but can he avoid the red mist here in Spain? As here goes the Kenyan for his 2 laps of qualifying in Jerez, the first Spanish round of the season. With a massive crowd to the right hand side, loads of Rossi flags raving. Expect there to be a bit more Marcus's and Lorenzo flags, but there's been a decent circuit. Opponents should perhaps be as kind as in America though, where it was a battering for the Leopard rider. Had to fight through the whole of the race, but just could not grab a result in the end. Now let's see what you can do around here, where it's a circuit that's technical, it's fast, it's flowing. Pretty good fun on a Moto3 bike. Well, McDonald's got to start delivering results. He's in one of the best teams in the championship, but he's way behind me. He's languishing with Oloy in the mid-pack, fighting for a top 10 in the championship. You expect to be maybe top 5 at least though. Let's see if he can get his season going. Around here, you can probably take that left-hander flat out in this Moto3 bike. Takes that in third gear, another left-hander. That's really tricky corner to get right. Always feels like you're missing the apex there. Let's now go through the double right. Now into the final sector. This is where it's going to be a bit kinder for McDonald compared to his opponents. Especially if you can take this next fast right flat out. Had to lift slightly there as he was a bit offline going into it. And then into the final corner, this is where you're going to see some passing moves in the race. As there's an alright banker up, it's under a 150. Looks like it's going to be a 150.1. Maybe needs a 48. As you can see, he's already a second down to the Italian on the KTM. So let's see what McDonald can do on this second lap. It's all hit the inside curb. They're so easy to go down when you do that. Nice to just hold on though. That's better into the left. Maybe too big a lift though, but just a couple of tenths down in the first sector. And then really chuck the bike out that right-hander in third gear. Looking up the apex, but you can go a bit wider as well if you've got to run on someone, get on the power earlier. And look at that, he's lost 6 tenths in that sector. To go into the hairpin, again the other passing spot on the circuit. We go flat out through the left, just about. There you go, missing that apex of the left-hander. As I said, so easy to do that. And then into the double right, as there is the 48. 48.8 from DJ Antonio. McDonald isn't improving, 1.4 down. He's a tenth slower at the moment. Needs to pull out a mega final sector if he gets under the 50s. And that's a smoother run through the fast double right now into the hairpin. Now it's nicely picked up. He should be into the 49s. No, still a 50.1, could not improve. Despite pretty good final sector, as it is Canet on pole by 8,000 of a second ahead of Amir with Fenati in third. Then you got Martin, Bulliger and McPhee. Then you got an all-Italian third with Anthony round out the top 10. Rota and Rodrigo and McDonald. He's not in 14th. It's 15th behind Noy this time, and Nurdin still on the 5th row though, with Finnish Patrick at the back. So can Patrick McDonald fight his way through the field this time? And here we are looking at the grid, and again, just like America, McDonald going with the medium rear and soft front as the race is a bit longer. Hard on the tyre wear with all of these corners that flow into each other, mostly second or third gear corners, so Let's see what McDonald can do near the latter part of the race if he actually has the grip now and traction when he needs it. In this final couple of laps, looking through the field. It's all your usual suspects everywhere, isn't it? Let's see, revving up the engine, waiting for a light step here. And go out for this 6-out race. He's got to jump on Loy, he's got to jump on Rodrigo, he's very slow away. It's the Argentine rider. So McDonald up to 12, heading into the first corner. Oh, not getting the braking right, but he sneaks down the inside of Antonelli. And it's Iota sneak down the inside of... Is that DJ Antonio down there? Because McDonald sneaks into ninth. Very desperate dive there, but it works. It is DJ Antonio down to 10th. Not a good start for the Italian. But it's McDonald up to ninth. He's chasing down Bastianini, chasing down the front 8. That's not how you do it, getting onto the grass. They should have DJ Antonio and Ozil back by. And Rodrigo coming along for the ride with Antonelli in tow. And now McDonald's got some good slipstream heading towards the hairpin. It looks like McPhee and Mir battling for second. McDonald going slightly wide, looking to cut back. Almost gets swiped out by his teammate Loy. Looks like Rodrigo's lost out on the exit. Now McDonald looking down the inside of the German into the fast left. That's brave. That's 10th though. And he's got DJ Antonio in front. Kinnett down to 7th, battling with Bastianini. Not a good start for the championship leader. As all McDonald gets too much curb in the first right. In the second right, sneaks back by the German. As McPhee leads ahead of Mir. What a start for the wee McPhee. There's Rodrigo and Noy battling behind for 12. And what a superb run through the final last right-hander for McDonald into the hairpin. Gone slightly wide. Now DJ Antonio look down the inside. But the Kenyan holds it round the outside and onto the second up. He is in ninth. So you got crazy gang of 8 in front. Looks like Mir, our teammate, has now taken back that lead from McPhee. But good opening out for McDonald. He's made place. He's into the top 10. And now he's on the back of this group with the teammates Kinnett and Bastianini at the back of it. But it looks like they're actually dropping back from the front 6, it looks like. As we go to the end of the first sector. Once again, not taking that right-hander properly, McDonald, but sliding wide. I said in qualifying, if you slide wide, you can get on the power slightly earlier, maybe. And that's what's happened. He's got a good run, got some good slipstream heading towards the hairpin. Because they're still battling for the lead in front. And the teammates are battling. Bastianini wants to get past Kinnett, it looks like. He's not got a good run on the exit of the hairpin. Now McDonald to get real close. The Australia Glitzer bike. He's got Otel past DJ Antonio behind for 10th. Oh, and that's a good move into the left-hander, but no space. As Fanati gets past McPhee for the lead. And now for McDonald, oh, he's knocking on that rear again. Probably grateful he's gone for the medium rear tyre after these first couple of laps. As now it's the Italian leading ahead of Fanati. As here goes McDonald into the first fast right, looking down the inside. That's the back out though. That's that kind of end in disaster more often than not. Gets it down to first gear for the hairpin. Let's see if we can get a good exit and a good run heading into the first corner on the third lap as DJ Antonio back past the German for 10th behind. But we're all focusing on front. We've got Martin McPhee battling for third. And here comes McDonald down the inside of 1, down the inside of 2. Smoothly does it. He's now got Burger in front. He's in no man's land compared to his teammate, who's got a front 5 now established in front. With Martin ahead of McPhee, Fanati for third, Mir ahead of Fanati now, McPhee in 5th. And it is still the Sky Italia rider leading though. On this third lap. He's got Kinnett past Budiger, past McDonald. Superb run for the Spaniard through the long right. But it's just giving McDonald some good slipstream heading towards the hairpin. The cul-de-sac corner. But it looks like he holds on round the outside. So he goes McDonald into the fast. They've taken a little look, but you have to be very brave to make a move there. They also into the next left, but Canet gets him back on the exit. Got a good battle here between McDonald and Canet. Where have we heard that before? He's into the first right. McDonald takes a look. Into the second right. Maybe around the outside. Wasn't even looking, Canet. As now we're in McDonald's sector, this final sector where you can make up loads of time. Of course he didn't go off course to pass McPhee there. We've got Fanati, we've got a top three that are on top of each other. Look at that. And we've got McDonald part of the top five. Going into the second half of this race, we've got two Leopards up there. Mir leading, McDonald in fifth, or should I make that fourth? Looking around the outside of Fanati. He's looking down the inside of the Italian, but McDonald does it with a fastest out 48.4. Where's this pace in qualifying? Does it in the race though. As he got Mir and Martin, the home crowd would be very happy with that top two. But here's McDonald on the podium in third for Leopard. Here of McPhee. And the Italian. Got Fanati up to fifth now. This time McPhee might have a run on McDonald down this back straight. We go into the fast right-hander. Third gear. As Fanati gets back past McPhee. McDonald kind of nose man and it sounds like he's towing the group behind, but can't catch up to Martin. Oh! Oh, Mears, here comes McPhee being very aggressive. Trying to hold off the group behind. Does so by almost dive bombing McDonald, but they both survive somehow. And look at that rear tyre, hardly worn for McDonald. No wonder this race is coming to him. As he goes into the second right, he can afford to slide the bike everywhere as Martin gets past Mir for the lead. But McDonald is chasing, second back. And this is his sector, he will gain loads of time in his final sector. Look at that run through the fast right. As they're still exchanging places into the Jorge Lorenzo corner. As he got the Italian back past McPhee, 4th, 5th, but this is a group of three at the front heading onto the penultimate lap. Martin, Mir, McDonald. It's all about the M's this race. And here goes McDonald taking a little look down the inside of Mir. Slides by him. Martin's looking to the left, wondering what's happening behind. McDonald's coming, Martin. Better batten down the hatches, mate. It's into the fast left, no room there. Well, he's got a superb run on Martin, looking to the outside of the Spaniard. Looking to the inside, into the fast right, McDonald leads in Spain. But now he's giving the slitching, giving the toe to Martin, especially when he runs over the curb like that. And they're giving it to Mir as well, who can maybe snatch second, make it a Leopard 1-2. McDonald defends the inside into the hairpin. And holds off Mir. Here's the Leopard 1-2, but not the Leopard ride you perhaps expect leading. As McDonald's battled his way from 15th on the grid to lead on this penultimate lap. And can he grab his first Moto3 win? Not with corners like that as he runs right in the first right, still holds off Mir. As now we're going into his sector though. There's Martin in third. Maybe drop him back. There's one here taking a look into the fast right. Are you right, teammate? As he go into the final corner for the penultimate time. Gets a smooth run out of it. Fantastic for McDonald as they head onto the final lap. 1 lap to go for the Kenyan, and he's got over a half-second lead on Mir. Look at that rear tyre, solid as a rock, hardly worn at all. Front tyre hardly worn as well. Thought tyre would be an issue around here in Jerez, but definitely not for Patrick McDonald. It's rode beautifully, rode smoothly for the most part. Had his odd moments, and he's extended his lead in the first sector by a couple of tenths. So you probably won't have to worry about the slipstream heading onto this back straight. It's once again taking too much curb on the exit. It's a final lap, I'll allow it. Let's head into the hairpin. Braking around 100 metres. Mir gained back a tenth, but still 7 tenths behind his teammate. In through the fast left. The next they're going slightly wide, missing the apex. Still good run off the corner. And that's better into the first right. At least he nailed the apex. And didn't lose much to me in that sector. As now we're in McDonald's sector. It's been McDonald's Grand Prix, hasn't it? Since the green flag dropped, since the lights went out, he has been making moves. And he just rode immaculately. He needed this race after what happened in America. And for Patrick McDonald, he has delivered his first win in Moto3, his first win with Leopard. What a race through the field from 15th. As he wins by 1.5 seconds ahead of Mir, done the fastest lap again. Just immaculate from him, with Martin in 3rd, Canet in 4th, Finati 5th, McPhee 6th, Minno 7th, Lascini 8th, Beluga 9th, Di Gianantonio 10th, Ota 11th, Antonelli 12th, Rodrigo 13th, Norodin 14th, and Lloyd grabs the final point on his Leopard, with Guevara at the back in his home race. So in the championship, Canet leads by 23 points ahead of Mir. 76 plays 53 with Finati also tied in 2nd. Then you got Bastianini in 4th, ahead of Di Gianantonio, Minno in 6th, with Martin and McDonald up to 7th and 8th ahead of Burgo, with McPhee rounding out the top 10. And Antonelli now drops outside of that on his KTM. We also got Rodrigo up to 16th, ahead of Binder, Ramirez, Suzuki, with his teammate Guevara the best of the non-point scorers in 20th. As in the constructor standings, Honda lead by 48 points, 4 from 4 now for the constructor ahead of KTM, with Mahindra and Peugeot yet to score. Yes, the drinks are on McDonald tonight. First Moto3 victory, the clones are ecstatic. Mir maybe not so, but still he's gained points in the championship as he exchanged notes with his fellow countryman Martin. As yes, that bike was gold this race. So for Patrick McDonald, the usual, achieved the race objective. Good bonus as well. As with his first victory on the board now, can he maintain this momentum heading into France and the Bugatti Le Mans circuit? Well, find out next time. So for watching, I will see you then.